As we explore Shirui Festival, we are today present at the Literature Festival. As part of the Literature Festival, books are a big part of it, and there is a seminar also happening parallelly discussing key issues. And we are at the bookstall here, where a lot of different variety of books are being displayed. Some of them are from the local culture, Tangkhul culture, and some of them are also from the bigger Naga culture, and also different books of different concerns. And we are going to speak to some of the volunteers who have helped in this festival and displayed different books. The main agenda has been to spread the cultural ethos and which has gone missing, and books are the best way to do it. So thank you. What is your name, first of all? Tell us.
My name is Chimikanga.
Chingmikama. Okay. So there are a lot of books here, but for someone who is attending the festival from an outsider's perspective, what are some of the books and some of the things that he should think before coming here?
So most of the no, I would say all of the books are from northeastern writers.
Okay.
And then so this section is from the from Nagaland writers.
Yeah.
And these are written by Tangkhul writers.
Okay.
And then these are folklores and Naga history and stuff like that.
Right.
So and these are all the books. These are books from written by Nagaland writers. So these are children's books.
Okay.
And then an illustrator and a writer collabed. And
Right.
these are from folklores. These stories are based on folklore.
Right. Any particular book recommendation that you can give from here, because this is part of the Tangkhul culture and history. So any book that you see is very relevant in today's age and people should read about it.
I would say most of the young people would like this book.
This book is Cradling Memories of My Lane. It's a poet.
It's a collection of poetry.
Yeah, it's a collection of poetry. At the backdrop of the Shirui Lily Festival, there are different events being held. One of them is the Literature Festival. And this Literature Festival is all about two things. Firstly, dialogue, and secondly, promoting books written by writers from the region. And today we are joined by someone who has worked extensively writing about Naga history, Naga culture, and one of his book is now a bestseller in a lot of these websites. First of all, sir, introduce yourself to our audience.
Well, I'm Monlamo Kikon. I'm from Dimapur, and I'm the author of His Majesty's Headhunters, which was published by Penguin Random House.
Right. Today there was a discussion in this literary festival about decolonization. You were part of it as well. And when we talk about decolonization, we have to talk about the place where we are sitting right now. It's Ukhrul, and it's the Tangkhul Naga community. One of the community where we saw colonization at the earliest, as far as Manipur or Nagaland tribes are concerned, and they took to Christianity, and there was a lot of different culture that came out. We have been exposed to history books of the Northeast, of the Tangkhul Naga community, but as a writer, how important do you think that the indigenous people write their own history and contribute in the post-colonial discourse?
Definitely, there's the issue of the colonial history being the primary text or the narrative that people immediately read or get into. And decolonization is a process where we set the narrative to the tone of the native.
Right.
And that has not been done at least outside the academic circles.
Okay.
So a lot of books need to be written. I've done one exercise where I look at the origins of various, not just names of places, but names of communities.
Right.
And I trace the entire colonial interaction with the Naga Hills. And this has been a subject of immense interest among young students. Because now there is renewed interest into their roots, and in the process, the entire decolonization narrative comes about, and people are looking at how the colonial period shaped a lot of our present day discourses, both in the informal cultural practices and also at the constitutional or institutionalized systems that we have. So it's important and crucial that we have a conversation over this.
Right. One of the things that we have focused about this festival is that we have seen Manipur in a very difficult position in the last 2 years. This festival is for the first time we are coming here for a different reason. This is a celebration of culture and also a reminder, an opportunity for Manipur to go back to normalcy, to go back to the vibrant culture it has always celebrated. Along with being a writer and thinker, you are also a politician. And how important has this festival been, which will at least try to bring a sense of, return to a sense of normalcy and a sense of celebration of culture for a state that has been in this turmoil for more than 2 years?
Definitely, the Shirui Lily Festival is being held at a time when we have differences between communities in Manipur, and it's important that dialogue begins at every level.
Right.
And one of the main features of this festival, of course, is the symbol Shirui Lily. It's blooming right now, and it has always been a rare sight, and people have flocked to Ukhrul and Shirui to look at the Shirui Lily. So it's a flower which blooms this time, and it's a rare flower, but it's a flower which brings people together.
Yes.
So this is one event where it has brought people together,
Right.
and in spite of the uncomfortable nature of interaction between different communities, that interaction is happening.
Right.
We've seen a lot of different communities visiting Ukhrul. There are certain hiccups,
Right.
but I'm sure it's just part of the process.
Right. Lastly, I would like to ask you, Naga community is one community which is scattered across countries, across states. We have in Nagaland, we have in Manipur, we have in Assam, and we have also in parts of Myanmar border, other side of the Myanmar border. As a writer of, I'm not asking you to say about the entire community, but as someone who has delved into this matter, how important it is for the Naga community to continue its journey collectively, and what will be the role of literature and books and culture will be in preserving that heritage?
That's a very important question because we have inherited a legacy, and I'm not saying that everything is to be blamed on the British,
Right.
but definitely the whole colonial legacy that has been inherited. Today, we have different systems, different institutions, but one of the things that connects all the different communities among the Nagas is the cultural affinity, and that is one part which no force can actually divide,
Right.
and therefore the focus on cultural outreach has been there at every level, and I think that's a very positive thing. When you are part of the same Naga family,
Right.
and you share a lot of cultural traits that in our exchanges, also in our outposts like festivals, we have
On a,
demonstrated.
on a, on a funny note, most of them are good singers. Why is that?
I mean, I wouldn't hazard a guess,
Yeah.
but I believe the love for singing
Yeah.
has also produced many good singers.
Yeah.
But there are many naturally talented singers, and I think I can only say it's a gift from God. You just have to harness it.
Yeah. Go on. We were
Yeah.
talking about the shared heritage and shared
So,
collectivism.
like I said, the cultural similarities that we share is, one affinity which will survive the test of time
Right.
more than any other, assertions.
Right. So this was a very important discussion that we had. It's also about unity, and what we talk about, the collection of the lily flowers which we get in the Shiroi Hills brings people together, and this is what is required for Manipur at this time, and hopefully this festival brings about a ray of hope and becomes a silver lining for Manipur's peace and development.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.